All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back update and information as you dey hot. In case you have not joined our social media, and what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first we'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as you dey hot. You don't share the matter wey be say e dey for my table now. Don rough as e dey be as the IPOB members congratulate Biafrans Ndi Igbo for a successful commemoration of the Biafra Day and also the remembrance of the Biafra fallen heroes during the 1967 to 1970 Biafra Nigeria Civil War. Even though after that, the then head of state, in the person of Gowon, declared no victor, no vanquish. But the Biafrans are still on the go, and they believe that very soon they will be out of NIG and be in the land of promise. After that, as it be, NNAMDI Kanu has moved to stop trial by Nigerian court heads to appeal court. Let's go down to the full detail of the information as it be. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, NNAMDI Kanu, has filed an application at the appeal court to stop his trial. In the appeal filed through his lead counsel, Aloy Ejimako, Kanu kicked against trial by an Abuja High Court presided by Justice Binta Nyako. A few weeks ago, Ejimako had declared that the court lacked the jurisdiction to entertain charges against him. The Nigerian government is prosecuting the IPOB leader on terrorism-related charges. In the application filed by Ejimako at the Court of Appeal, Ejimako argued the appellant NNAMDI Kanu filed this appeal against the ruling of the Federal High Court Abuja Division Koran BFM Nyako J delivered on 19th March 2024. The said ruling of the trial court is contained at page 42 to 43 of the record of appeal, and the notice of appeal is at pages 44 to 49. Of the said record, the record of appeal was transmitted to His Honorable Court on the 16th day of May 2024. There are three grounds in the notice of appeal, and the issue argued herein have been distilled from the said three grounds. The Lord's appellant has been in pre-trial detention since June 2021 at the headquarters of the State Security Service (SSS) in Abuja, and he is currently on trial on a 7-count charge, some of which are capital offenses punishable by death. On the 19th February 2024, the appellant filed a notice of preliminary objection to the jurisdiction of the trial court pursuant to Section 36(6) (b) and c of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, and under the inherent jurisdiction of the trial court, the said notice of preliminary objection was supported by an affidavit, 3 exhibits, and a written address, and it was brought on the following grounds. See page 324 of the record of appeal. The respondent act of forcible seizure and photocopying of confidential legal documents brought to the appellant at respondent detention facility by his lawyers said documents pertaining to facilitating the preparation of applicant's defense amount to denial of appellant's constitutional right to be given adequate facilities for the preparation of his defense and to be defended by legal practitioners of his own choice, and is thus a grave violation of appellant's constitutional right to fair hearing as guaranteed under Section 36(6)(b) and c of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. The respondent, out of refusing or preventing the appellant counsel from taking note of detailed counsel professional and confidential consultation with the appellant at respondent detention facility, said discussing consultation relating to facilitating preparation of an appellant defense amount to denial of appellant's right to be given adequate facilities for the preparation of his defense and by legal practitioners of his own choice, and is thus an egregious violation of appellant's constitutional right to fair hearing as guaranteed under Section 36. People don't see as they happen for that matter. In summary, for the layman, waiting to the try talk there, we say that particular judgment, the way they are taking the matter, the judge NNAMDI KANU is not according to that particular constitution. Remember that KANU made it open that he cannot be tried in the Nigerian court, that is stipulated in the constitution, and Nigeria is a bona fide signature of that particular constitution. Something happened in Anambra on May 30th on that Biafra Day. Information reached us that some students disguised as water fetchers, they carried their bucket in order to be able to take their WAEC West African Examination Council. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. As there be students who are candidates in the ongoing senior school certificate examination of the West African Examination Council WAEC in Oka and its environs on Thursday, disguised as water fetchers to beat a sit-at-home order of the indigenous people of Biafra. The news also gathered that the palpable fear in the state followed the declaration of Biafra Day by the IPOB with a sit-at-home order coinciding with the day students sitting for May, June WAEC examination are taking mathematics subject 1 and 2. Though Anambra State Police Command have waived the threat of mayhem for the faulters of the order by IPOB, residents of Oka were still in fear as shops and major markets, including Ekoka, were under lock and key. Also, most students, especially candidates sitting for the examination at Igwebike Grammar School, Oka, and St. John's School, Amenyoka, were seen as early as 7:45 a.m. wearing plain clothes, disguising themselves to enter their schools for the examination. Some of them were seen carrying empty gallons, pretending to be going to fetch water, only to make swift entry into the school. Some girls were also seen carrying buckets on their head, like they were going to fetch water, and they entered into their schools where they changed into their school uniform. Meanwhile, the gate of Igwebike Grammar School were locked with only one little entrance open for students to come in. This one is the update on what happened in Anambra State on the 30th of May when the Biafrans were observing the sit-at-home and commemoration for the fallen heroes of Biafra. Meanwhile, if we were in a place or in a country, in a nation, in a state, or in a obodo where things are working out well, I don't think that this commemoration should be something that will bring crisis issue between the government and the people, because the history is there. Even though that after the 1967 to 1970 civil war between the BIAFRA and the NIG, there was a cancellation on the study of history in Nigeria schools. It was removed from the school curriculum, and even as at that, a lot of people already knew the history. They know what really happened. They know how everything took place. There are also people, bona fide witnesses, who are still there, who have not died. So there are evidence that such thing took place, even though that the government has refused the history to be passed down to generation. But there are eyewitnesses, people like Chino Achebe, Chimamanda, who was not born before that time, also have given some notes and also write up by his book called Half of a Yellow Sun, and that of Nani Chino Achebe late, who was a good writer, who also came up with There Was a Country. You find out that all those stories are picked and recorded in that particular thing. As it be for Premium Time Nigeria says, anxiety as security agencies battle IPOB over sit-at-home in southeastern part of Nigeria. Nke eburulaga asị na eme ngwa ngwa emeghara ọdachi ka e were fechube ojii maka na abalị na-abịa. Meanwhile, now here I got the wind down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news draw, you will be the first to collect. And thank you for listening. God bless you.